How to impress non-musicians. How to impress real musicians. I practice my scales and overtones every day. Oh, no, please, thank you, yes, thank you. Well, that was certainly a different sort of intro because this is a different sort of video that I'm doing. Welcome everyone, firstly to Severo Music Studios. Thanks for joining me on this one. If you're new here, if you just stumbled across this channel, I have something to share with you. It could be the key to fortune and happiness. But you'll have to find out for yourself. The way you do that is real simple. Just click on that subscribe button and the notifications icon and see what that will do for you. So today what are we doing? We're doing a bit of a reaction video. A reaction video that was recommended to me by a couple of peers or friends. People who have sent me stuff and told me to maybe grade it or give my review on what I think. So I have a few videos lined up. Let's check it out. So the idea behind this was basically I've been doing these videos for a very long time. And I'm always asking feedback on my videos from some friends and peers, asking maybe what else they'd want to see, and one did come back, well, maybe a few came back and said maybe try doing another sort of segment, not just the out and about and the straight face challenge, you know, for non-musicians that can also relate. So they say a very common one, and that can get a lot of viewing, is some reaction videos. And so I thought I'd start off with reactions to maybe bad saxophone playing, like they told me, like one or two have told me, maybe try and, you know, review some of these bad saxophonists. I don't know about that. I'm not the greatest saxophonist. My skills are okay, you know. I'm definitely a good entertainer, I can tell you that, but as a really skilled musician, especially on the saxophone, whatever, I say I'm good. I'm not breathtaking, but I am very open to doing this. So you guys can just follow with me and maybe tell me what you think. I have 3 lined up. Let's see what happens. It's My Way, Sinatra. Okay guys, you're gonna have to forgive the bad video quality. Not the squeak. Oh, those are the early days, you know, when you're not warming, when you play on a cold night or your saxophone, you didn't warm up. And you know, some notes slip, you don't put them down fast enough, some air slips through the air holes that you're trying to cover and you get that squeak. That's just a classic case. But again, just forgive the bad quality of these videos that I was checking out. I was simply googling worst saxophone players, and just a disclaimer, I do not own any of these videos. I'm just doing them for entertainment purposes. I'm just reviewing them for entertainment purposes. And this guy seems to be playing a rendition of My Way by Frank Sinatra. So far, I don't know what to tell you. This guy, it looks like he's playing in some sort of pub or some sort of bar, you know, somewhere. He's doing an evening gig. Well, I presume it's nighttime, and he has the sheet music in front of him. I'm not sure if he's reading off it. He has a music stand there, but he didn't practice. I can just say he didn't practice. So ironic that that I made the point at the very beginning to impress someone is that know your music, practice. If you're going to present something to people that's paying for you, you've got to give them your best. I sometimes take ages before I actually present a song to an audience or try it for the first time, because I want it to feel right. Yeah. Let's keep going. No. So cringy. That's enough. That's okay. I can't do it anymore. So this guy definitely sounds like a beginner. Why? Because I'm seeing the way his fingers are just flapping all over the saxophone. His control is, I can't even get words for this guy, because it seems like he was sort of playing it there, but his tonality and the way he accentuates his notes is just rare. He's not using any of these techniques that we are taught in at the very start in our very basic, which is running through our scales, and our teacher usually asks us to do it in a certain fashion. For example, staccato, which means you got to play each note very, very like staccato, like you're playing think of it as like a dot, almost like Morse code. So you go right. That's staccato. Then they say legato. Legato means you just transitioning into the next note with no breaks in between. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I'm out of key with with my voice. I'm not a singer, but you get my point. Let's just move on to the next one. Who do we have next? Okay, looks like some guys are set up outside. I don't know what kind of open event this is. Seems to have a guy here on his little keyboard or MIDI controller of some kind, keyboard, and a guy on the sax. Let's see this. What is happening? The guy still threw $1 in. Oh, and it ended there. Okay, thank Evan for that. Again, forgive the quality of this video. This was obviously taken probably years ago. Those guys standing next to the saxophonist, I don't know what they might be thinking, but a simple explanation is that this guy is really, really out of key. Really out of key, no question. He's also playing the saxophone out the very side of his mouth. There is no right or wrong method to that. Kenny G is known for playing, out of the left or right side of his mouth, just slightly off the center, because just how our teeth are fashioned. Myself as well. My head is cocked to one side a lot of the time. And yeah, this guy seems to be playing out the side. I don't know if it's because he doesn't have teeth in front, so he can't really bite down. I don't know. So he's playing out the side, and also, again, the tonality and the way it accentuates, it's just not on par. He's totally out of key. Totally out of key. And also, okay, so they were playing like a blues. It seems like this was maybe a quick improv. It looked like he's busking. He's got his saxophone case open, and people are throwing money in. And it seemed like to me that this guy doesn't know too much, just off the skill set of hearing how he plays. Tonality, how it accentuates notes, just again not great. Just going. And I also noticed that the guy near the end, he tried to go for this one riff, trying to follow what the pianist was also doing. He basically almost went into panic mode. Being there, I've played some stuff where I totally messed up something, and I just tried to do a riff to try and save myself. And and the go-to is always just the repeating note, so that you don't have to think too much of when the next bar for the safe key to come in, you can carry on. But that was just awful. Okay, I'm having a mixed time so far. Let's see the last one. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. We gotta stop this. Okay, so I remember this one. I do remember this one, and this was actually something that was forwarded to me by a friend, and I told them, yeah, I saw this one years ago. But that's also just the thing. It's been years since I've actually seen it, and I remember it was a gospel song. This looks like a church setting, a typical church setting. Well, not typical at all. A big worship setting, actually. But it looks like... is this a practice session? I'm seeing the keyboard, the pianist. The guy in the red shirt is using a soprano saxophone. So that's different to the other saxophones that were played now, that we reviewed. People often mistaken the straight saxophone for clarinet. I believe there is such thing as a gold clarinet, but this is in fact a saxophone. Here's an unusual fact that you can also get straighter alto saxophones, the straight alto saxes. Well, basically here, the main saxophones you'll find are the baritone, or a lot of us like to call it a bari. Other one is called a tenor. So it's just like your voices: your baritone, your tenor, your alto, your soprano. There are more subdivisions of the saxophones, like I heard of the sopranino and the contrabass and the subcontrabass. I'm not sure what the purpose of those are, but here we're going with a soprano saxophone. If I remember, this wasn't actually that bad, but we are here to see. Give thanks. That was the song. I remember, yes, Give Thanks. What a classic. Oh, absolutely. Look how the guy looks at him like, what are you doing? Hang on, wait. We gotta go back for a second. So, did you guys see that? Okay. The guy starts playing and is clearly out of key. Learn your scales, ladies and gentlemen. Know which key you're in. But we can go over this again. Once this guy starts playing, the vocalist on his right just looks at him like, what? And the pianist was also like, what? And then it looks like there was a moment where the pianist looked at the other vocalist, since he has a mic, so I'm presuming that's what he's doing. He just looks away as if to say like, don't look at me. just look at this. Like, what are you doing? The pianist is like, hey, what you doing? He's like, what's he doing? Hey, don't look at me. Look at me. And he looks away. Oh, man. Oh. Totally. Oh. That, the vocalist looks like he had him, he touched him, was like, okay, look, stop. But the guy carried on. Oh, say I am strong, let the poor say I am. This guy's throwing me off. Oh no. I can't do this. Thankfully that was the last one. You know, I can't let this one die. Wait, give me one moment. Okay, you get the point. That took me, I don't know, half an hour to kind of get. I'm not a keyboard player. I'm not a pianist. I do the very rudimentary, the very basics. So I just looked up the very basics, the chords, so I can accompany myself, because I wanted to do it also in key to what they were playing. What can I say in this guy's defense? It just clearly didn't practice. I'm not sure if this is a practice session. If it is a practice session, I wouldn't think they would have the lights and everything else going on. They're still in very nice shirts and everything. It looks like also the guy was going to do the verse maybe twice, and the pianist was already going into the main chorus part. And now let the weak say I am strong. The guy just butchered a classic for the Christians. Was this a Michael W. Smith song? Sounds like he's kind of vibe. I don't think so. But definitely a classic in the Christian world. Well, ladies and gents, you guys let me know what you thought about everything here, and my reaction was in real time. I can tell you that, except for this very last video that we watched, I never saw any of the others, and I was shocked. But I feel for them, because a lot of what I heard I can remember from my earlier days of playing the saxophone, trying to play certain songs, not knowing what it actually sounds like. I'm thinking, hey, I'm getting the notes right, but what it actually sounds like, it's definitely like a classic Idols situation. person singing think they are incredible, but completely oblivious to what they actually sound like in reality. But hey, key to anything, to improving your skills, just practice and know what key you're in. Those two were definitely playing in two totally different keys. But I definitely enjoyed making this video. If you'd like to see more of these kind of videos, please let me know. You can check me out on Instagram. You can slip me a DM there, or just leave a comment in the comment box down below. I'm Savera from Savera Music Studios. This was my first reaction video and reviewing kind of mix. It was very interesting, and I did enjoy it. This was something different, and I'm glad you know, the people that I speak to had suggested it. But again, if you'd like to see more of this, then please just let me know. However, for now, please share this video, and you know, this will really give a lot of people a laugh. It gave me a shock, but as well as a laugh. As saxophone player, it's funny to see these kind of things, because you can just relate so much better. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. One rhythm, one life.